What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Malone. Sanders is out there with the Magician. Then it's Magician. And it's Magician in at the small forward. Pass the Magician. Here's Magician. Clock at 6. That shot misses. Here's Dixon. Shoots the 3. And it's Malone with the rebound. Magician passes to Magician. Launches it. Wilson grabs the board. Stolen away. Here's Magician. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Magician, guarded by Powell. Here's Magician. No good that time. Great D that time from Powell.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Magician passes to Malone. To the middle. Here's Magician. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Wilson. Here's Trimble. Sanders covering. Powell with a screen on Sanders. Here's Trimble. 6 to shoot. Here's Dixon. That 3 off the mark. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Magician's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's the screen. Pass to Trimble. Here's Dixon. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Malone, a screen on Powell. And it's Magician missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's up a 3. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA.
And this is a battle today between two teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second-chance opportunities.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Johnson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Trimble. Here's Magician. Now here's Brown. He's guarded by Johnson. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Magician. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Holland. No good on the triple. Wilson the pass to Trimble. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
To end the run. And it's Magician missing. Here's Magician. He has yet to score. Fires from deep. And that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
They've got the Magician. Magician is out there with the Magician. Then there's Holland. And it's Malone in at the 5 down low. Here's Magician down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Pass the Magician. Back to Young. Now here's Brown. Now Young from outside the arc. Traps in the tray. Young's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Magician. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. teams changing it up here. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Trimble. Five to shoot. Here's Dixon. Fires from the wing. It's rebounded by Malone. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass the Magician. Out to the right wing. Here's Holland. Still yet to score. Magician passes to Magician. Misses the baby hook. It's Powell on the wing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for two.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
Gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Screen by Malone. Here's Magician. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
Pass to Trimble. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. The screen from Brown. Here's Wilson. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 4 rebounds in this game. Malone, a screen on Powell. Pass to Malone. And it's blocked by Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say it was a nice touch by Brown. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Magicians checked in for Powell. A minute 42 left in the first half. Pass to Magician. Sinks the three-pointer. Magician's got 10 points in the game.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Inside, here's Wilson. Oh!
My goodness.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. It's deflected. Here's Hammond. Misses the 3.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Back to Wilson. The 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Wilson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Here's Magician. 10 points for him. Takes the three. No good on that one. And we finished one half of basketball. They're up by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
12.
Happy to have you with us. Let's start things off with our Players of the Week. Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game. Love it. Because that combination of skill and size, man, that big fella is taking care of business. Game in and game out.
Yeah, and that really that CONSISTEN. Anyway, consistency.
There you go.
That's what it's all about. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the home team.
Watching them whoop those boys on the boards, that brought a tear to my eye. And I don't cry.
I can get your tissue.
You got one? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You cry all the time.
Oh, see.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy has been getting it done as Magician.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Being 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Wilson out there with Powell. Then it's Magician. Then there's Dixon. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee. Really well. 54% from the floor. A floater. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Malone. Here's Magician, guarded by Powell. Out to the right wing. Sanders passes to Magician. Bangs home the trifecta. Magician's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Dixon passes to Powell. Takes a three. Nailed from three-point land. Powell's got 13 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. to Magician. Back to Malone. Malone, a screen on Powell. Here's Magician. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's Powell. He's got 13. Outside Wilson. Pass to Powell. Here's Dixon. Powell feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Dixon's shot is off.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Magician passes to Malone. To the right side. Here's Dixon. Pass to Wilson. Now Powell. It doesn't go for him. Portland just 35% so far. Here's Magician. It's deflected. They get it back. Puts the move on. And no problem from Powell as he finishes at the rim. Powell's got 15.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Kevin, back to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie. Dixon's shot is off. On 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Down low. Here's Malone. Got him with the bump fake, but couldn't finish. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And they call an illegal screen here on Friday and then on Sunday.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Magicians checked in for Dixon. Here's Magician. Scoreless thus far. And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the visitors now. A 12-point game. To the wing right side. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Inside, stolen by Wilson. Young in the corner. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Young's got 6 points.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Pass the Magician. Here's Magician. Hasn't made one yet. And taken away by Brown. Got a piece of it. Here's Magician. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Holland is out there with the Magician. Then it's Malone. Then it's Magician. And it's Magician in at the 1 spot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Johnson, he's checked in for the Magician. Both shots good from the stripe.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Pass to Brown. Here's Magician. Here's Dixon. And then Brown with the dunk.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Johnson. Pass the Magician. Johnson outside. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Magicians checked in for Holland. Second free throw, no good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And he nails the third. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Magician. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now.
Away team foul. Number 23. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 44.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Holland. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Lock at 6. Here's Magician. The shot. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Trimble. Outside Brown. And they double up Brown. Oh, sticks the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And timeout called by Willie Green. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Magician, guarded by Powell. Malone, a screen on Powell. 5 on the clock. And it misses. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Trimble. Sanders covering. 1:51 left in the fourth. Powell outside. Takes the three. That one is off. And just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point.
Third team foul. Wilson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, they needed those points badly. A good job to get to the line, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't convert.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Into the lane. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Being 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Missed on the three. Here's Magician. 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Trimble. Shot clock at 6. That shot, no good. Here's Magician. Rebounded by Brown. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Trimble. And so they get the victory here at home. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And what